What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh man, been a long day today, bro. It's been a long work week. I'm absolutely exhausted from these hours, man. But I wanted to get on here and chop it up for a little quick minute. I don't know if this laptop's gonna allow me to. Let's see real quick. Damn, what the hell, bro? Hey, what up, TA? What's up with it, Rada? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm trying to build little build, build station back there, man. I'm trying to lay it out. I uh I actually ain't been at the laptop for a little week, so I haven't really got to do anything YouTube wise that I've wanted to. I don't even know what the hell my laptop's doing, bro. It's freezing. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Mile high salute. Can y'all hear me? Check, check, check. I don't know what my laptop's doing. It's like freezing in and out. I think it's on its last deathbed. I'm not gonna be able to use this laptop here that much longer because it's actually dying out on me. But I wanted to talk about this, bro. And this is some real shit, homie. I've been seeing the narrative that Broncos country is the worst team in the NFL, right? Even with the coach like Sean Payne, even with the new additions and everything that's been kind of stripped away from us, like taking a lot of the bad juju out of this team. We have to be real with ourselves as Broncos country. Um, for a minute there, the juju, like it's come from multiple situations with Broncos country where, you know, and I know why people are feeling this because year after year we hear the same old thing, right? We hear this thing about Broncos country about we got all this hope and we were a quarterback away from being a real to really compete in the NFL. And it never was like that, bro. A lot of the times, with Broncos country, when I go back on these couple years, the offensive line was terrible. Coaching was terrible. There was a lot of bad situations with Broncos country. And I guess everybody goes off of just what your last season is. So there is a narrative with Broncos country that Broncos country is going to be terrible. I'm hearing, the Broncos are probably in like the last five of the NFL power rankings roster wise. And it's become to a point where the media, and this is the crazy part, is there's so much aspect of bias in this media thing that we talk about, especially from the East Coast. They have an actual bias against a lot of aspect when it comes, especially to Broncos country. Now I got to say this: I'm kind of getting tired of it. I'm kind of getting hey, what's cracking with it, man? How's the new job? Tiring, bro. Tiring, very tiring, homie. I've been 12-hour days. I've been very tired, man. I don't even have energy to do this, but I'm gonna get it out because I seen this today, and I seen one of the homies on TikTok that actually put this out there, and they said the narrative of the Broncos right now, as we speak, the Broncos only have 3 wins this coming up season. I gotta call that bullshit, bro. I gotta call that 100% bullshit. And I want to say this too. This is the reality of real shit, homie. If you're not a team, and this goes for everybody, even if you have a solid roster, and even if you have all this overhype, and when I say overhype, I'm saying if you are predicted to go to the big game and you haven't reached that point, and you haven't got to that point to an AFC championship and won an AFC championship or got to a Super Bowl, and you got all this talent and you're tricking it away, at this point right now, that shit doesn't mean anything to nobody. Only champions and only what you do at the end means something. Championships. We hear about these overhyped teams every single year that's supposed to win championships. And besides Kansas City Chiefs on this run, I don't see anybody in the NFL actually going over that hump. Now, are we going to say the Ravens are going to be able to take that spot? Is there anybody in the AFC that's going to be able to take that spot? I see a lot of overhype with all these teams in the NFL, and they haven't done shit in years. And we're supposed to actually give these dudes respect. Chargers, Raiders, Ravens, Browns, Steelers. Who else is in there? No disrespect, the Titans for a minute there. Teams over and over getting all this hype that they're supposed to win these championships. And at the end of the season, everybody's in the same boat. They haven't produced when it's time to actually produce. Overhyped with all this shit. Everybody's supposed to be these teams that compete. And the only team that actually has bragging rights at the moment is Kansas City Chiefs because they've won 3 Super Bowl rings in the last, 6 years? And everybody else is chasing that shit. So now when I get down to it, bro, I always thought the Browns against the world. Yeah, you have to have that mentality. And I'm kind of getting, it's a beautiful thing to hear this, that how much disrespect Broncos country is getting, definitely. But, it's a new era in Broncos football. And it's time to actually go over the top with the aspect of Broncos country. Like, I'm ready to see what this dude Bo Nix got to offer. I'm ready for it to settle in what this dude Bo Nix got to offer to the team. Because at this point, every single media outlet that's been watching Bo Nix and these little things that you only get a glimpse, they haven't really had nothing negative to say. And usually every year, when it comes to this time of the year, every quarterback is crucified in the Denver media, even by the Denver media. They try to find shit that they can actually depict in the game of all these quarterbacks, and not one person has actually said anything wrong with Bo Nix. Now, is that talent or something? Yes, it's OTAs. It's, off-season training and all this. But the word is, you guys often manage to beat us somehow. I think, do we play this year, bro? We might play this year. Hey, that'd be a solid game. I think we might play this year. We might have to run something just for the phantom aspect. It would be nice, bro. But I gotta say this, bro. How do you look at the aspect of football, right? You look at the aspect of, Sean Payton with Russell Wilson. What did Sean Payton do with Russell Wilson? Can somebody answer that? I'll tell you what Sean Payton did with Russell Wilson. It took a little bit of slow motion to actually get them to compete. But once they got to competing, you do understand that Broncos went on a run that nobody believed that they actually could have. They started being playoff teams. Let's just be real. Let's not try to sugarcoat it. And the way they were being playoff teams was very exciting, right? And this is coming from a coach that didn't even want Russell Wilson from the start. He turned Russell Wilson in from the year before when Russell Wilson was just terrible and trash. Sean Payton actually gets Russell Wilson on a stretch where people started realizing Sean Payton might be that dude, and he had Russell Wilson better stats than all your quarterbacks out there, right? And this is a coach that didn't even like his quarterback. Now imagine when the coach actually builds this aspect around Bo Nix, right? Brings in these players, and Bo Nix goes out there and ball. And he has a genuine love for Bo Nix. Imagine when that comes together, people. I can't look at what the media is saying and really go off of that, because the media done been blowing up the NFL for a minute, talking about this team is worth this and this team is, and none of these teams are worth shit. All these teams at the end of the season, they ain't winning championships like that. They can't even get to the fucking big game, and they're supposed to be these overhyped teams that are powerhouse. I can't believe the media and any fan that tries to really actually preach that they know what they're talking about when it comes to their teams and this and that. I can't really look into that aspect and start worrying about what they're talking about when it comes to the Broncos. I just keep hearing it and hearing it and hearing it and hearing it and hearing it. And I'm trying to figure this out. Where are you guys, people that just are Bronco haters, that are just bona fide Bronco haters? Where are you getting this from? What do you watch the scope in, bro? Because I don't see, this is the thing is, let me get on the AFC West, right? The Chiefs, yes, they got this run. And it's a beautiful team. They got some aspect over there. The Chargers whatsoever, they don't strike fear. Like, I don't see the Chargers ever winning anything important. I don't care how much talent they got over there. I don't care what coach they got over there. I don't see them ever winning anything important because the Chargers are absolutely booty, bro. They will never be that franchise that will ever, we can ever say, hey, they did that shit. Nobody believes in that shit. And until proven wise, like the Kansas City Chiefs had to, nobody's going to give them their respect. I don't care if you have Herbert, Jim. I don't care if you have freaking Lombardi coming out. I don't care if you have these juggernaut coaches. That's the Chargers, bro. They are a pathetic-ass franchise. Never won anything important, but they get all this overhype. They can't even get to AFC Championship, and you get all this overhype every year. The media wants to hand these dudes fucking something important. It's like, bro, slow your roll. Why the hell do you keep giving these fools an edge in the division when they don't do nothing with the edge? They can't even get to a playoff game and win a fucking playoff game. They're booty. And then the Raiders, this is the thing about the Raiders, bro. The Raiders have been pathetic since 83, homie. And they get this overhyped every fucking year. It's something this, and they're so fucking hyped about what they're doing and this and that. They got this defense now. They went into the draft to try to get a quarterback and left the draft without a quarterback. And you're supposed to take this shit serious when you go into the draft and your number one position that you need. You can't even get the quarterback that you need. You didn't even draft a quarterback, and the quarterbacks that you have in your core over there, the quarterback core over there, nobody fears that shit. Your coach, nobody fears that shit. Unproven. Nobody fears that shit. And yes, you could say, hey, we sweep the Broncos and they haven't beat this, bro, but you're not coming into the NFL to just beat the Broncos. What do you do with them wins? Do you get to a postseason? Do you win playoff games? No, you haven't won a playoff game since the early 2000s. You haven't won a division since the early 2000s. Everybody else in the AFC West has won playoff games. Everybody else in the AFC West has won divisions. But the Raiders, early 2000s, and we're supposed to take these dudes and just give them the title? Nah, bro. No, that's not how this works. They got players over there wishing that Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl. We want the Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl for we can knock them off their high horse. Who says that? You're supposed to be the rival of the Kansas City Chiefs, and your captain of your football team on the defense side of the ball is wishing Kansas City Chiefs won a Super Bowl. That's why I can't take our division foes. I can't take our division foes seriously at all. It doesn't matter if you win us. I can't take you serious because you don't win anything that matters. I've always seen these teams just fail and fail and fail. I never seen these teams do anything important. Nothing in my whole NFL fandom. I never seen the Raiders do anything important. I never seen the Chargers do anything important, but the media sucks these fools up. Oh, they're about to do this. And let's suck these fools up and give them the title and give them the division because they got all this shit on paper. But it doesn't amount to anything. And that's all that matters in the NFL. It doesn't amount to anything. And the only thing that matters in the NFL, get this through your heads, is what you do Can you win a championship in that era of football? Can you win a championship? That's the only thing that matters. Championships. The only thing that matters is championships. That's why we played the game, to win championships. To win championships. That's the only reason why you played the NFL, to win Super Bowls. And I can ask 80% of the Raiders fan base, did you witness a Super Bowl ring in your time of being a fan? And 80% of them fans that support that trash ass team, they never won. They never actually watched the Raiders win a Super Bowl ring. We got 3. What does that even matter to you, bro? You were not a part of that shit. You were not a part of that history. You didn't get to see that. You were not in part of the parade. You weren't even alive. You don't have bragging rights to that. It's all rigged, bro. It might be. But hey, as a Bronco fan, as big Broncos country, if it's rigged, I seen them rig for the Broncos 3 times. 3 times. I seen them rig. So if it is rigged, I seen 3 times. I've been a part of the 3-time Super Bowl champion runs. But I can't say that for the Raiders. And don't get me started about Chargers, because the Chargers, never one of their fans ever have witnessed anything fun and successful. They've been failed every year. Like, bro, it's like, damn, homie, you've been in the NFL as long as other NFL teams, and you can't even get to a Super Bowl and win one measly Super Bowl. Never in your franchise history have you ever got to experience that shit. And we're supposed to take that serious, man. Cut the games. Cut the games. It's all smoke and mirrors. Y'all fools is trying to amp yourself up like you have a chance. Motherfuckers be really cracking me up. Motherfuckers will try to hate on the Broncos so much, right? And try to talk so reckless. And I sit back like this. I sit back just thinking and analyzing this shit. Do you know who you're talking to? I'm a fan that's witnessed my championships. I've been a part of parades, prep rallies, Super Bowl parades, playoff parades, prep rallies for the playoffs. I've been a part of back-to-back series, and I've been a part of this shit physically. And you ain't been a part of one thing in your life, and you gonna try to talk reckless about the Broncos to me. Come on, dude. We need to see some receipts. In this life, it's all about receipts. Gotta beat the rig. You know? I can't take that serious. I can't take that serious. And now, Chief fans, it's great. I always give you guys a round of applause for what you're doing, but it's crazy to me, bro. It took you 50 plus years to do that shit. Never been anything important in the NFL ever. You were kind of like the Chargers. I know 64, but some people actually say, was their first Super Bowl ring when the merge happened? Was that really considered a real Super Bowl? Was that really considered a real Super? Some people say that the Chiefs have only won 3 Super Bowl rings. Some people say that first Super Bowl, they're like, we don't even count that shit. That's like the Chargers, bro. I think like the merge was the 70s, though. You know what I'm saying? But even if the MVP, they don't want Joker to get the MVP and get back-to-back trophies. Nah, they won't allow that. It's all about the politics. I understand where you're coming from, Marada Garcia family. I understand that completely because I've experienced and witnessed. It seemed like there's a lot of fucking scandalous shit going on, and I've seen it with my own eyes. You know, I've seen that with my own eyes. Now, you guys won in 1964, in the 60s. Y'all won in the 60s, Rada. But that's my thing is, bro, if it's all entertainment, it's more. And that's exactly, and this is another point. That's a good that you bring that up. This is to the point of me, and this is for my point of view. That's exactly why I say sports are for the city that I'm from. The sport teams are for my city that I was born and raised. That's why I could never be a Colorado-based anything else. I could never be that because it's all about my city. When you go out of that element, it's all about the city. If it's rigged, it's all about Broncos country and the fan base after that. It ain't even, it goes deeper than just winning. It goes deeper than just winning. It's the commodity of the Broncos fan base, Broncos country, something we grew up in. So it's deeper than just the game at that point because the real fans, they've been through all that shit together. They walk this life together. They over there together, smashing together. They lose together. They feel the heartbreak together. So now it's deeper than just football. It's all about the commodity of the fans. And what's crazy to me is it's 2024 and people nowadays don't even know what that aspect is to be loyal to anything because loyalty is not in them whatsoever. You get weak people in power and a lot of weird things happen. Not for real though. But, this is the thing, man. We going into a new era of Broncos football. A new era of Broncos football. There's a new regime. You cannot go off of anything in the past because there's a lot of new situations going on, bro. A lot of new situations going on. You can't go off the past. We don't have the same quarterback here no more. We don't have a lot of the old shit that we got going on. That is like the disrespect has gotten so bad. You know what I'm saying? With Broncos country, it's like when you talk football, it's like a lot of people, they get up to just hate on Broncos country. That's the thing. If it's not the media, it's these fans. If it's not the fans from other teams in the AFC West, there's Bronco fans that basically do the same thing. I remember I was on the yard squabbling with the ops. Nah, what's up with Raider Drox? What up, Rudy? Mall High salute. Jordan, what's cracking with y'all, man? Mall High salute. Big Garcia was cracking. And I gotta say this, bro. This is the reality. Is that I like conspiracies. You can't go off of that aspect because you have to think, homie. Think about this shit, man. Let's think about this shit. If you get handed something you don't like, but you have to make something work, your energy towards it, it's not going to be really genuine. And this is what Sean Payton had to deal with. He came to Denver. He was already in a combined of bad juju over the last years. Sean Payton had to deal with this situation. He dealt with it very prosperous because even though he didn't like it, he still made a way for the Broncos to win a stretch of the season last year with something he didn't even like. And I know people said he pulled the trigger on Russell Wilson, but that was the first thing he had to do because Russell Wilson does not fit his system. Russell Wilson did not care about Sean Payton, what Sean Payton was saying. Russell Wilson, I'm hearing reports that this dude didn't know the playbook. So Sean Payton's not going to go for that shit. He's going to say, you're out of here. And a lot of people say, oh, cap space and dead space and this and that. Yeah, we might bite the bullet, but we get that bad juju out the house. Jerry Jeudy, bad juju out the house. Justin Simmons, I love that dude. Let's free up some money. Get some of them bad aspects and start building. And then we hear all this hype on the draft, right? Who does Sean Payton want to fit his system? Who's the most likable with Sean Payton? Who had everybody saying McCartney, everybody saying this, and Caleb Williams was on it, but that was never that. The thing about it is, bro, Sean Payton said, I'm gonna go get a quarterback. I'm gonna go get a quarterback that fits my system because when I get my quarterback, I'm gonna be able to develop him into something I want. And he didn't 100% reach because he didn't trade up for Bo Nix. Bo Nix fell in his lap. Bo Nix was there at 12. He didn't trade up to get Bo Nix. Bo Nix was right there. Bo Nix was in his lap. Bo Nix fell. And now Sean Payton got the quarterback A quarterback that has the tangibles, a quarterback that is intelligent, a quarterback that won in Oregon. Every system he's been successful. A quarterback that is about structure because he's married. A quarterback that is coming in, one of the most successful offensive minds in the league. And all you're hearing at off season from these media outlets in Denver that hate Denver sports, that always have something negative to say, they can't say nothing right now because when you're watching Bo Nix, he's already ahead of what the program has to offer. He's already ahead. He's already jumping ahead. And you give that to Sean Payton. You give that to Sean Payton. You let Sean Payton get a toy and you don't think it's going to work? You smoking blues. And then you let Sean Payton draft his wide receiver, Franklin, the one he had the most chemistry in Oregon with. And you let Sean Payton get him and Bo Nix that already have chemistry. You've lost your mind if you don't think that shit's going to come together. Facts. Just rebuild the team from the ground up. And that's all it was, my homie. Sean Payton wanted to rebuild. He said, let me build my foundation. I don't want none of that bad juju. I don't want none of that bad juju. I want to build my foundation. And what does this start with when you build a foundation? You need a front runner. You need a quarterback. That's the most important piece on that field. That's what's going to take you over the top. And what did Sean Payton do? He got his quarterback. Now, I heard this too. Wide receivers, no wide receivers in Denver. I beg to differ, bro. You got Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick. You have Franklin. You got Mims. There's some there, and then you got that fool from Detroit Lions, bro. You got that dude from Detroit Lions. So right there, I see 5 wide receivers that can ball out. Then you have a run game with Javonte Williams, the new rookie coming in. You got a run game with a couple solid backs. McLaughlin. Yeah, bro. I don't know what these people are thinking. I don't know if people do they get up and they just suck some hater shit and then they go off of that and don't even have nothing to back that shit up? Nah, we 100% all the way around, bro. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube don't pay me to stay on topics. No disrespect, homie, but you know what I'm saying? YouTube don't pay me enough. They took my they monetized me away. I don't care about. And then I'm like, fools cry so much about the hood politics, and I have people hitting me up about you shouldn't do this and that, bro. Like, I'm not a professional YouTuber, man. I'm tired of all the crying and complaining. So we gonna keep it whatever, 100%. No disrespect to you, Josh, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk sports and hood politics. It is what it is. Bro, disrespect. This isn't TTC. No, this is your channel, big bro. But I love Denver, Colorado stories involving the Broncos. Involving Mims and Franklin are speedy. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. You have them on, two sides. See, this is another thing too, is Josh, like, to be honest, bro, this channel was a football channel before any hood politics. And I got so many football fans still on here. That's injustice, and people cry too much about hood politics and this and that, bro. Like, I'm so past just like trying to, you know what I'm saying? Go off of what people actually want me to do. Like, I'm just tired of it, homie. I'm not even a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, man. Hey, shout out Big RC, Mall High salute. So that's what it is. It's like we getting closer to you know what I'm saying, to football season anyways. Like I said in the last aspect, I don't really have time to upload too much no more. I'm working 12-hour days. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm tired, bro. I'm actually beat. I was not even gonna stay on here too long. But Mall High salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love the hood, Paul. I just don't want to hear about the Broncos while I'm learning about the streets. But I'm 100% get and understanding where you're coming from. Nah, I feel it, Rada. I feel it. But this is the thing is, man, it's like if YouTube would have kept me on monetizing, bro, and or even this is the truth. After my money went out and I wasn't getting paid, if I had, the homies that pulled up the riders, bro, and they were, you know what I'm saying? They were basically showing me some love with donations and shit, and I don't ask for that shit, I would just keep it just straight professional, definitely about the hood politics. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I do that shit for just the love, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Monetize, like YouTube fucked my whole shit up, bro. They gave me money, bro, and then they said I was too rowdy, and they unmonetized me, bro. And it's just like, and then I got a million fools talking about what are you saying on here about this story and this story, and I got fools wanting to fight me and this. I'm like, you know, I just I'm just over it. I'm really over it, bro. But I appreciate the support, fam. You know, Big Diver, what's up? Hey, Fizzle, what's cracking with you, Rada? Oh, I salute. You know, but yeah, I'm gonna tap out, man. I hope you guys doing good. I hope everybody's blessed. Hey, Fizzle, what's up with it, Rada? How you doing, man? That's what it is, bro. Yeah, and if I am, okay, that's and I love the aspect, but see, this is a thing, homie. This is the thing that pisses me off about YouTube, is that you do one wrong thing with YouTube, they act like they control everything about you. They act like they gave me strikes for no reason, bro. They put me in YouTube jail. And it's like, damn, homie, I don't even do half of the shit these other people do. And you're putting me in jail? So I can't even take YouTube serious no more, man. Um, but yeah, that's what we're talking about, bro. That's kind of a fizzle. All my, I see some of my Bronco fans in here too. I see some of my Bronco riders, bro. Like the narrative right now. Josh, hey, Rada. I mean, it's all good, fam. So he said, "How can I support?" I got you. I'm gonna do a video. Straight for you, my homie. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I appreciate you, Rada. I appreciate I appreciate the homies. You know, I appreciate the homies, bro. But I'm gonna tap out actually, fam. I'm about to actually lay my ass down. You know, my eyes salute to everybody. Uh, we gonna get it. I'll put a link in the description if you want to show some love, support for the channel, bro. You know, we gonna get it though. But to the next one, all my riders, man. My high salute.